we made something.
It's really funny how big it is.
That impact's a piece of shit.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Water in the barn means that we can rinse off the excavator now. Look at how much better that looks. It was really dirty. I didn't quite wash it, but I at least got rid of the mud out of the tracks finally. I had shoveled it out the other day, but the water pressure's really good out here and it really worked good. Much better. Filling in the wire, so the wire makes it all the way to here. The 4 wire from the meter can disconnect that's over there. Finally got that hooked up, that's filled in. We're gonna put the stand in today for another box that's here. And the water line's here, that's going to the barn. But we need to tee off from here to go into the cabin here. So it's gonna be a T and then a shut-off valve with a drain, so that way we can shut it off and then it will drain the house. Maybe have to blow out a few spots in the house, but we're gonna put some rock in here so that way we can winterize the cabin easily if we want to do that option. We don't know yet, but we're gonna do it that way for now. And then we're still waiting for the wire to go from here into the cabin and here into the barn. So this should be here in another week or so. Still some supply chain problems. And Walnut's watching us work today. Right, Walnut? Yeah.
Guess that's it.
Need to fall in the hole. We put the rock in and the valves in there, and then we're going to put some plastic on top of, so there's a place for the water to drain into. Because it seems like a good idea.
It's a long ways down.
I down.
Yep, I think so. That looks really good.
That was the way we want it. Like that.
Yep. Was at the bottom you were trying to get? Oh. That's what I was looking at.
Okay.
You gotta go right where you are right now.
Okay.
And your center. Yep.
Right there?
Yep.
Go ahead, screw it on.
Still happy? Yep. The screw came out, but we'll just grind it off.
Still happy?
The wire finally made it, so we put that in this morning, and so this is 100 amp wire going from the other sub panel to here into the barn, and now I can fill this trench in so we have water, power, and the fiber optics for internet out here all in this trench, and I can finally fill it back in. So I'm gonna get started at that. It's gonna be kind of a project. It's kind of a project digging into, so a little tight in here.
I don't even know if it's right. A lot of extra screws here.
that far left. So that's going pretty good. But looks pretty good in here. Leaves will fall on it, you'll never know. Could definitely do a little more raking, but we're working on it here. There's at least not a trench anymore through here, so that's nice. It's filling in easier than it was to dig, but that's because I've already taken down all the trees that are in my way. So.
I have to worry about everything.
Had a good day. Got this box in here in the post and it's filled up into here. Just got to run our other wires we're still waiting for. Fiber optics up to here. Dad and Grandpa are picking up some rocks. Lots of rocks everywhere. But pretty good Saturday. Really waiting on supplies, and you know, it's summertime. We got some vacation stuff going on, but we're working on it. Keeps getting closer every day. Dad's got the wires pretty much all done in there, which is good. And then I finished filling in this trench here up to there. You know, I don't know if we're gonna come back through here and do more or not. It's just the woods, so it will all look all right pretty quick. There's a lot of rocks in here, but there's really no reason to pick them up. We don't mow in here or anything, so we'll see if we get to that someday. Maybe plant some trees in here. It's kind of an idea too. And anyways, electrical should be in the barn working maybe today, but certainly shortly. We cut the piece of wire for the cabin. What's gonna go over there, and then Dad's working on the pipe that goes down to the valve to drain the cabin out. We're gonna fill that into the water line, and then this spot will all really be done. Need a few pieces for the power still, but hopefully we can make the cabin spot a little more level. It's really the goal of the day. Getting some more of this trench filled in. Should be able to fill in over here to this. We don't have enough pieces to finish hooking up this wire to the box, but we got the wire cut for here that's gonna go up into the cabin box. And the water line that goes over here, we're gonna put in the box to turn off this valve here so we can drain the cabin out. And it should be all good here. Had some leftover wire from my house, which was long enough, so that was cool. Handy to use some leftovers, and it's going good. Hopefully things are gonna progress here quickly soon. We're gonna get an auger for the excavator so we can drill the posts and then put the posts in, and that needs to be inspected, and then we can start building this building. See how that goes. But almost all the infrastructure's in, which is handy. So it's going good. Okay, everything's where it needs to be. Now, I think we've decided that we're going to keep the level about right here at this ground level here. So the other corner's like up there. So it's probably almost a foot we're gonna take out of there and put it out here, make it a little more level. It doesn't need to be level under there, but if we get it out there, that's where we're gonna put it. And then just gotta get this pile of dirt up here a little bit so I can fill in this hole at some point, but it's looking good. And this should be a fun little project right now. Well, we dug out some back there. You know, you can see a little over a foot in the back corner there. I think it's just big enough. I might have to make it a little bit bigger, but we'll see. We will see on that, but it looks good. I think it almost just comes out here farther enough too. It doesn't really matter if we have to add a little bit more still. We were just trying to make it leveler because that way I can drive the excavator up here and dig the holes easier without having to be on the stupid slope so much. So, plus this way there's enough room in the back for like, so there's enough room between that and the ground, which will be handy. But it looks good. Got the power in the water right there, ready to go. And then here's the ramp in. It's gonna look really good. Really excited to actually start building something.